What does it mean to truly be the expert? In today's video, we're going to talk deeply about core value number 1 on becoming the market expert and teach you how to be the expert. Let's go. Now, first off, you need to know your numbers. That doesn't mean a roundabout guesstimate on certain things that people might ask you. You need to know these things inside and out. What's the average list to sale ratio? What's the active inventory like? Any other trends? Months of inventory? All of that matters, and you need to be able to pull that out of your pocket on a dime. So how do you do that? Number one, you need to be looking at the MLS at least once a day. That's scanning the hot sheets, that's going out and actively touring new properties, because you need to know what's out there. Let's go through a hypothetical. You take a buyer out for the first time. You start to get a feel for what they like, and you don't know that there's anything out there. So you have to go back to your office, you have to figure it out. Lo and behold, they maybe have left for the weekend. You got to wait until next time they come to town. That property that was there could be gone. If you had known the active inventory and what's out there, you could have guided them right there on the spot. And that would have not only strengthened your relationship, but it potentially would have gotten you a deal to help that person get the right property for them instead of having them miss it. Now, me personally, I have a very detailed Excel spreadsheet because I'm a data nerd that I upload and update from the MLS a couple times a month. So I stay on top of everything. It's a quick refresh and it is no big deal. That is something that I'm working on making shareable. If it's something that you would like once it is ready, drop a comment down below just asking for the spreadsheet and I will make sure I get it to you when I have it. Now, number 2 is hyperlocal data is everything, right? A lot of people watch national news networks. They will read national newspapers. And those statistics, the quotes and everything about the national real estate market are often not exactly what's happening in your local market. So not only do you need to know the hyperlocal data just for your pockets, right? That's neighborhoods, that's suburbs, each individually, but you need to also then be able to bring context to these national conversations. That's one of the most powerful conversations I've been able to have with people, is bringing the fear that is being pumped out there. And this is over the past 3 years. This is not just in the last few months with interest rates rising, but to bring context to that. Hey, national media is saying that inventory is down 10%. Well, here in my market, it's actually up 5%, right? That's going to cause something different to happen here versus next door. So you need to know your hyperlocal data. And again, be aware of how you can bring value to your clients by adding context to the national conversation. Now, this is a big one. I talked about in the last video that, again, data is everywhere. Buyers and sellers don't necessarily need us to get to most of the data. Again, our value is in bringing context, bringing the expertise to actually help them understand what all of that data means. So with all of that data available, the bar is already pretty high for us to really be an expert, but we need to set the bar even higher. And what do I mean by that? It is our duty as a real estate agent to help clients make the right decision. And a lot of people will make an emotional decision if given the choice. I believe that that is an error on our part if we are relying on people's emotions to help them make a decision. I'm a big proponent of data-driven decision making. You can still have the emotional piece, but sometimes we need to take it out of there for a minute to make sure you're making a good, solid decision that's going to actually put you in a better spot. So if you've encountered a client who starts rattling off facts and figures and starts to almost question your knowledge, you need to be able to show your true value and how much deeper your knowledge actually is compared to their quick Google search that's going to give them the surface level snapshot. Again, trends matter, context matters, and it is on us, it's on you to be able to be that expert for your clients. That wraps up this particular core value, be the expert. In the next video, I'm going to take you again even deeper on core value number 2. So if you have not already, please hit subscribe down below. You'll get a notification if you hit the little bell once that video is released, and you'll be the first to check it out. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me directly or drop them down in the comments. Thanks again. I'll see you on the next one.